Welcome to this week's edition of The Gun Doctor. This week, the U.S. Supreme Court decided to hear an NRA-backed case challenging New York's restrictive concealed carry licensing. This sets the stage for the Supreme Court to affirm what most states already hold as true, that there is an individual right to self-defense outside of the home. This case challenges New York's requirement that applicants demonstrate proper cause to carry a firearm. New York uses this requirement on a regular basis to deny applicants the right to carry a firearm outside of their home. The NRA believes that law-abiding citizens should not be required to prove they are in peril to receive the government's permission to exercise this constitutionally protected right. Jason Quimet of the NRA said the court rarely takes Second Amendment cases. Now it's decided to hear one of the most critical Second Amendment issues. He said, "We're confident that the court will tell New York and the other states that our Second Amendment right to defend ourselves is fundamental and doesn't vanish when we leave our homes." In addition to ruling on the statute, the case will give the Supreme Court the opportunity to clarify the precedent that it has created surrounding the Second Amendment. It has been over a decade since the Supreme Court ruled that the Second Amendment protects an individual right to have a handgun in the home for self-defense, in the case of District of Columbia versus Heller. In 2010, the court also ruled that the Second Amendment is a fundamental right that applies to the states in the case of McDonald versus City of Chicago. The NRA case going to the Supreme Court is called New York State Rifle and Pistol Association versus Bruin. Meanwhile, right here in Illinois, a judge called the state's FOID card law unconstitutional. The ruling came from White County Judge T. Scott Webb. It stems from the 2017 case of the people of Illinois versus Vivian Claudine Brown. Brown was accused of possessing a firearm without a FOID card in March of that year. Webb dismissed the charges against her and ruled the FOID card unconstitutional. He said a citizen in the state of Illinois is not born with a Second Amendment right, nor does that right ensure when a citizen turns 18 or 21 years of age. It is a facade. They only gain that right if they pay a $10 fee, complete the proper application, and submit a photograph. If the right to bear arms and self-defense are truly core rights, there should be no burden on the citizenry to enjoy those rights, especially within the confines and privacy of their own homes. He went on to say, accordingly, if a person does something themselves from being able to exercise that right, like being convicted of a felony or demonstrating mental illness, then and only then may the right be stripped from them. The Illinois State Rifle Association said this paves the way for the Illinois Supreme Court to take up the FOID card issue. According to Illinois State Rifle Association Executive Director Richard Pearson, the rights afforded to us in the Constitution are rights guaranteed to every American. The right to bear arms should not be contingent on paying a fee. Right now, there is legislation pending in Springfield to make these fees even more costly. It is absolutely ridiculous that honest citizens should have to pay fees, fill out applications, and wait on government to respond to the request just to be able to exercise their rights. Illinois is only one of 4 states to have a FOID law. We need to join the other 46 states that have a premium on our constitutional liberties, Pearson said. After the Tuesday ruling, FOID cards are still enforceable in Illinois. The ruling in this case only applies to Brown. But the Second Amendment applies to everyone who comes into Smoke and Gun Works. Smoke and Gun Works. Buy, sell, or trade, shoot, shop, or train. You can do it all at Smoke and Gun Works. Smoke and Gun Works, 8785 North Baileyville Road, Forreston, Illinois. For The Gun Doctor, I'm Tim Bivens.